Hello everyone! Today is the day of the project reveal. This beautiful contemporary home located in Clydebank, Ontario, just 2 minutes away from the Nobleton Lakes golf course. Do you feel the tranquility of this place? I certainly do. Such a lovely setting surrounded by trees and glades. Just relax and enjoy. Just too bad I didn't bring my bikini with me to lay by the pool. Alright, maybe next time. This house was built about 30 years ago and had pretty much everything done inside and outside. But the problem was that 30 years ago different materials were popular and my clients wanted this house to look and feel like it was built today. So I got a phone call and started to work on this project. Let's go inside. Let's start with the entrance. This is a cool, bright and inviting space. This custom mirror storage cabinet was designed by me and made by Skone Design. Both drawers are functional, but made in such way that it creates an illusion of this cabinet being a solid piece. The ledge is made from high-quality melamine that has a walnut texture. It's a perfect place to put your purse on and to hide your home keys. These cool pendants are from Prima Lighting, and I believe the same fixtures were featured in one of the episodes from the award-winning show on Netflix, Selling Sunset. The bench is from the HomeSense, and this beautiful artwork my clients got as a present from their close friends. Let's move on to the kitchen. Even though it is a big space, designing this kitchen was quite tricky. My clients are a young couple who love to cook and entertain. They needed lots of storage, enough counter space and sufficient seating for their guests. I came up with the long island with storage on both sides and separate seating area. Also, my clients didn't want to have the sink on the island, so I swapped it with the cooktop. As I said earlier, they love to cook and often they use Thermomix. I had to incorporate a special cabinet for it. Check this out. Ta-da! Let me show you this beautiful kitchen faucet. There is a special cabinet for a coffee machine. Another cool feature in this kitchen is a walk-in pantry. The door is kind of hidden and looks like a part of the wall. This column is structural, and I wanted it to be a part of the kitchen rather than just a column. Plus, there are switches and receptacles. This area is getting touched a lot throughout the day, so it was very important to use a scratch-resistant material. This is a high-quality melamine from Germany. This material comes in many colors and textures, and I just love using it in my project. Let me show you the storage/display cabinet. It fills up the corner and also stands out as a cool design element. You can showcase all your glassware and decor. Let me tell you about the lighting in this kitchen. These cool cylinders are LED fixtures from Italian manufacturer Lido. They come in different shapes, sizes and colors, and I chose the medium-sized ones for the kitchen and the long ones for the island. Also, I use double pot lights here, just because single ones are too boring. Chandeliers over the dining table are from Prima Lighting. I love their shape and scale. Dining table. What I love about this table, it's a perfect size. It's 42-inch by 10-foot long. Also, it has a solid top and a very sleek base. Love from the first sight. Because there is a back door and the garage entrance, it was important to have an extra storage for your purses and the home keys. Now let's move to the family room. It is a big room, which makes it more challenging to design. We decided to keep the fireplace and a stone around it because this dark stone is one of the core elements of this house that is being used in many areas inside and outside. So I started to work around it, and this is how this dark stone came in. It ties up the design elements in the room and also gives an extra depth to the space. Below the media unit, we have a storage cabinet that looks like a stone ledge. I used the dark material on the bottom of this cabinet, so both units look identical. I need to tell you the story behind this artwork. My clients have two beautiful French bulldogs, and as you can guess, that's them on the mural. Originally, I had this picture of these beautiful dogs, and after hours and hours and hours of Photoshop, it transformed into this. I wanted a special lighting for this piece, and instead of putting a regular truck light, I put 3 individual spotlights. This enormous sofa is from Home Associates. Such a great and versatile design. All parts are moving, so if you decide to move to another house or move the sofa to another room, you won't have a problem. Back portion is also movable, and it has 2 positions for your convenience. This sofa is just so comfortable. The fabric has a neutral color and a very pleasant texture. I tend to use neutral colors for the big pieces of furniture in my projects because I find it's more practical. You don't get tired of neutrals, and colors you can add into accessories such as pillows, throws, and area rug. These items you can easily change or rotate from time to time. The coffee tables and the area rug are from Palazzetti. They are just made for each other. Let's check out the powder room. I call this room the monkey in the summer jungle. This room carries on the same idea and the same color scheme as the rest of the house. This vanity is made out of 2 separate elements. The top part is the custom sink made of stone from quartz, and the bottom are the drawers made of MDF. Everything was so structured and geometrical in this room, so I decided to bring some life into the space by adding a palm tree leaf wallpaper. Hanging this monkey light fixture was actually my client's idea. We had this purchase for the other project, but it got never installed, so we decided to use it here, and look at that. We pretty much covered the first floor. Now let's check out the second floor. Primary bedroom. Pretty big room with walk-in closet, ensuite, and a balcony. The main feature of this bedroom is a custom bed with integrated nightstands. Here comes another story. My clients bought an oversized mattress that was simply too big for a king-size bed, so we had to go with a custom one. I had a very limited space between the wall and the balcony door, so instead of buying separate pieces of furniture, I came up with this. This bed has also storage. It's very convenient when to put all your bed covers and pillows away. The headboard and the bench are made from high-quality vinyl that imitates leather. I just love the color and the texture. I decided to go with textured wallpaper for this room because it creates a luxury hotel feeling for the space. The dresser is from Palazzetti, one of my favorite furniture stores. The mirror I found on Wayfair, and I like its flowy and rounded edges. Because we have so many rectangular elements in the room, it was good to break it up. Also, same shapes are repeated in the accessories. Time to take a shower. The layout of this bathroom stayed pretty much the same, except of this wall. It became a little shorter. Wall-hung toilet was a great idea for this space because we already had an enclosed wall and we needed some extra storage. And bathrooms never have enough storage. And also, I wanted to show you the alignment between the cabinet doors and the tiles. The shower has a feature wall where I put all the faucets. The added depth makes it a separate design element. Also, there is a hidden shower niche. Note the corners in this bathroom. The tiles were cut at a 45-degree angle, which is definitely a lot more labor, but much better look in comparison with the metal trim. This vanity was made by Skona. I love having upper cabinets with mirror because it's very practical. It gives you an extra storage and also takes away the clutter from the countertop. Let's see the second bathroom. I kind of carried on the same idea here to break down the coldness of the tiles with the warm tones of the wood. I love the wall-to-wall shelf here with LED lighting. The vanity was made by Skona. This material picks up from the veins that run through the tiles. This mirror has an integrated LED lighting and a shelf for an extra storage. This house has 2 more bedrooms that are being used as guest rooms for now. Let's see the basement. The basement is divided into 2 zones, the spa and the entertainment area. Let's go to the spa. I feel like getting pampered now. The spa has a sauna, steam room, shower/change room, and the relaxing area. The entertainment area has the bar, wine storage, poker table, and movie/dancing area, and also there is a washroom. My clients are huge sports fans, so we decided to go for the sports bar kind of thing for the space. The brick wall gives it a bit of a pub vibe. It's a perfect place to watch a movie, play some poker with your friends, or even host a big party. Thank you for watching this video. Detailed construction budget you can find in the link under this video and also on my website. Please let me know in the comments below which room in this house you like the most, or if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe for my channel for more design and renovation videos. Bye for now!